Hi everyone, this is Evelyn. Welcome to Unapologetic Tarot. I am going to be looking at the twin flame connections, the collective, what's going on in the twin flame connection, spiritual connection, twin soul. What's going on with that? What's being highlighted for the collective at this point? What is being released? What is coming up? And any advice from spirit? I also want to shout out to my subscribers. I appreciate you all for all of your help, your support that you give to this channel, the comments, the booking of private reading. Talking about private reading, if you would like a private reading for your specific situation, the links are in the description box below. So do reach out to me there. And if you're new here too, you are welcome. So I also want to say, do watch the reading to the end. Any reading that you're watching on this channel, do watch it to the end, because why? You get the full message. You just don't get half message. You get the full message and the context of what it means for you. And also by watching the full video, you're also telling YouTube algorithm that this video is valuable, the content of the video is valuable to you, and therefore you are also supporting the channel and helping us to grow by that as well. Don't forget to subscribe so you can see us again and when we upload new content. All right, that being said, let's dive in. So Great Spirit, we invite you, ancestors known and unknown, we call you into this reading to highlight what is real, release any illusion, highlight what is real, and any projection that is not required towards this reading, towards me, we release that back to the senders so that they can work on their own stuff. What is the message for the Twin Flame Collective? We've got this secret garden. This secret garden. Oftentimes, what is in secret gardens? So secret gardens are beautiful, right? It is a beautiful connection. Beautiful treasures can be found. Beautiful interaction. It is like that beautiful space where you can be, you can flourish. Things flourish in secret gardens, right? Things do flourish in secret gardens. What aspect of yourself require patience and cultivation? What needs to be nurtured for growth? So what the Twin Flame Collective is being asked for right now is, what needs nurturing in this connection? What is the Twin Flame Collective need to grow? What need to be nurtured? I feel this is a beautiful angle that Spirit is telling us. It's a beautiful garden. So this image is giving me the image of the beautiful connection that the Twin Flame have, that eternal connection. So I am going to leave that here. And bottom of the deck, we've got the broken healer. So I feel this is also giving me the wounded healer energy, the energy of the wounded healer. Okay, so I feel like what Spirit is saying with this message is, through our wounds, through the medicine, what we learn, the lessons that we learn through the pains, through the triggers that this connection is bringing, that is how we nurture growth. The twin flame connection is very, very different to any other connection. What past wounds have given you wisdom? How can you use them to help yourself and others? And this is also referring to the twin flame mission as well. What past wounds can you use as your medicine to help others? This is the journey. And here I also feel like you've got the sealed letter. There's the sealed letter. Is there something unsaid in your life? What truth needs to be spoken or acknowledged? And perhaps this is also for you and your beloved. What truths need to be spoken or acknowledged so that these hearts and that truth, the healed truth of what has not been said, is your medicine. So to some of you, I also feel like you have a gift in speaking. Your mission could be speaking or could be talking about your own process, your healed process, how you transform pain into power, how you nurture your pain, how you transcend your pain, and what is the medicine in that. And this is what needs to be brought out into the open. Okay, to some of you, I feel like you need to be vulnerable with your beloved, with you and your person, and with yourself. Being vulnerable with yourself first can open up, can extend the vulnerability between you and your beloved. Because the connection here, the secret, this is the sacred connection between the two of you. How do you nurture the growth? You nurture the growth by really sitting with those wounds and being in that vulnerable space of healing, of being without judgment of self or another, and trusting that the journey is the way that you're nurturing growth, is your mission, is your truth, is the medicine that you bring to the world. And to some of you, you are carrying messages, information, spiritual wisdom that is yet to be spoken. And this is how you are nurturing growth in yourself, in this connection, and in the world at large. So let's dive into the tarot. Oh, that was a huge message. Let's dive into the tarot for this connection. What is going on with the collective twin flame? So nurturing growth. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles, the harvest and the reward. Seven of Pentacles is also talking about where you are focusing your time, where both of you are focusing your time. Is this on this connection? Is this somewhere else? But we will be diving in. Harvest and reward, results and growth, progress and patience, planning and focus. Where is the focus of this connection? Is it on growth, or is it on the pain? We've got the Seven of Swords. Okay, the Seven of Swords. Okay, so this is where someone is wearing a mask. Okay, and not necessarily a bad thing, but maybe they're not ready to release that mask yet. The broken healer. The broken healer. So I feel like to some of you within this connection, there might be unhealed situation. Someone is not willing yet to reveal the mask. Is not willing to see this connection. Is not willing to pay attention to this connection as it is, and as such, it comes up as if they are hiding something. It comes up as if they are not being real. So 7-7 is highlighted in this reading today. Although this is a timeless reading. 7-7. So there's something spiritual going on. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay, generosity. So we are now getting into safety, security, groundedness, generosity of the connection. So I feel someone is going to open up. Either you or them. Someone is going to open up to this connection. They are going to open up, being that they are going to be vulnerable. Their heart is going to open. They are going to pour out where there has been stuckness. There's going to be progression. So this is the end of a period, a time in the connection where there's stuckness, lack of movement, holding back. Someone is holding back. They are hoarding. They're being stingy. All right. So this is coming towards the end. There's a major shift here that's going to change. That's going to change this paradigm of stuckness in the connection. This is major changes, okay? Because we've got the broken healer here. I feel like to some of you, your mission with your beloved is all about speaking. It's all about being vulnerable. Okay, it's all about talking about your own experience and how you've transcended through that experience, and share your message to the world. And to some of you, I also feel like there is this lack of communication or lack of accepting of this connection, or your person. Someone is not accepting this connection as it is because they are still wearing a mask. They are not showing who they are. And to some of you, this could also mean that you don't know who this person is, but you can feel the connection. So let's get some clarifiers. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles. So the the Seven of Pentacles is clarified by the Six. The Seven of Pentacles is clarified by the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so now we're moving from 7 to 6, so which is good. I am grateful for everything that you gave to me. So this person is saying to you, or you are saying to them, or about the connection, I am grateful for everything that you gave me, and I want to give back 10 times more. The scales will be balanced very soon. So indeed, so I feel like someone in this connection felt that things was imbalanced, and that things are going to be balanced. They are aware that they've not been giving their all. They've not been focusing on this connection. Their attention is being moved somewhere, and that's why they've been wearing this mask. But they are now ready to. This mask is now ready to fall off. So let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like these readings are not necessarily. They are what is coming up now with this reading is highlighting the major concern, the major issue in the connection itself. Okay, so that this connection can move forward. We've got the 15. Indeed, we've got the 15 clarifying the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is generally someone who is very strategic, someone who is wearing a mask. As you can see, they're not open, they're being insincere, dishonest. So we've got that clarifying, the devil clarifying that. So this person is talking about what they have been engaging in. Okay, so it's showing what somebody has been engaging in rather than this connection. Toxic and karmic situation. It's hard for me to face my own pain, so I indulge in short-term pleasures or substances. I know it's not good for me, but I can't stop. So up until now, this is what this person has been battling with. Addictions. Addictions. And we also see here that this situation is coming to an end with the World card and the Four of Pentacles. We've got the Tower. So this situation is going to be coming off, and there's going to be sincerity and vulnerability being poured out. So the broken heart, the broken healer, the heart is open so that all of the pain comes out and healing is finally initiated. The broken healer becomes the healed, become the wounded healer, the wounded warrior, as they call that. It's almost like an open wound. The wound is opening but about to be healed. It's like, you know, when you have an open wound and you're healing it, you're removing all of the bacteria, the infection, you're cleaning the wound. This is what I am seeing with this. This is the analogy that Spirit is giving to me when it comes to this connection. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. And we've got the Eight of Cups. Yes. The Eight of Cups. So I feel somebody is going to be walking away from those addictions. Things that felt as if it was stable is now crumbling, and therefore they are walking away from karmic type situation, what they have given to. All right. I don't know how to deal with intense emotion, so I walk away and try to distract myself with other things. So to some of you, this person doesn't know how to express their emotion, but they will now because of this change that's coming in, because of this sudden, because of this sudden awakening and change that is coming in. I feel like to some of you, the heart, this person's heart or whoever it is in this connection, this person's heart is going to be broken, open, so that all of the pain is excised out. I also feel like this is twofold as well. So someone walked away from something that is stable. They walked away because they were engaging in karmic situation. So this person is now experiencing the results of their action in ways that they are not expecting or they've not expected, because this is going to be a sudden change. So, and it's going to be a new beginning. I am starting to notice all sorts of signs and coincidences, and I realize my own power in creating them. And I'm working on manifesting you. Wow. What is I'm going to pick a message for the collective twin. What is the message, the main message here for the twin flame collective? We've got new love. So this, to some of you, this is going to be renewed with your true divine counterparts. To most of you, this is a new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And to some of you, I feel like you are releasing karmic situation when it comes to the Seven of Swords. And you're walking away from something you thought was stable. Eight of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. There's new love coming in, or a renewed love coming in with somebody you thought things has ended with, but they are now coming back with renewed love. Yes, separation. Someone that you had a separation with, and to some of you, this situation you're separating from a karmic situation, a situation that you thought was real, but you're separating from that. And to some of you, in order to do this, you need to separate from your person. Separation, or you're currently in separation to some of you. And playfulness. That playfulness is bringing you and your beloved back. And you're calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmation, and visualization help you bring you together. So this is what's at the bottom of the deck with the Magician. I am manifesting you. So this is what I have for you. I hope it makes sense. This is for the twin flame connection, what is being highlighted, what is going on, and what needs to be healed, what needs to be released. I hope this message confirms certain things for you, and if it does, just chat to me in the comments. Until next time, take care.